This is a big thing I've been going through. Oh my god, what am I doing with my life? Does that mean we're the same age? Am I late? I'm not as good as like these young artists. I'm not behind. Stop caring. Just do it. The grayscale to color pipeline. Hi guys, my name is AJ. I'm an artist trying to bounce back after years of suppressing my dreams, and the dream I am focusing on today is improving my digital painting skills. Some background about me: I pursued a career in STEM for almost 8 years now, so I had so little time to work on art. Recently though, I came to terms with this inner turmoil I had during all that time and admitted I always wanted to be an artist. I want to stop feeling bad for myself, wanted to stop letting my dreams just be dreams. So that's the boat I'm sailing right now. In this video, I went back home to my parents' house to dog sit, and thus I had a lot of time to paint, doubt myself, then pick myself back up. I want to share some videos I took during that time that were mainly a verbal journal entry for myself, not really planning to make a YouTube video, but while watching them back, I thought maybe there are other people out there who might find what I say helpful. Thus, I started working on this video. What I talk about can be split into these topics: facing the mental blocks of art and feeling like it's too late, and the many digital painting techniques I've encountered while watching countless sub-tutorials. So let's hand this over to past AJ now. Okay, so part of this journey, I guess, is just getting better at art. I like painting, but honestly, the mindset you gotta have in order to get better at art is to stop trying to be fucking perfect. Stop caring. Just do it. It's just like, I literally did college for 4 years in a completely different major than the people I'm comparing myself to. So why would how is it even comparable in the first place? I need to remember that. Like, they did 4 years of art school. I did 4 years of physics, did next to no art during that whole time. I would do it for fun sometimes. Like, I started painting during my junior year and realizing I really like it because I never painted with real paints before and tried to get colors right and everything. I always just did sketches and drawings and anime. But color was always the biggest hurdle for me that I never felt the courage to go over, but always wanted to get on the other side eventually. I'm doing studies today. That'll be my work for today. And I started drawing, painting the scene from Hoppers where Mabel first sees the pond. It's actually very complex if you look at that, because there's a lot of nature, because there's just so many elements and leaves, there's a lot, you kind of get confused or overwhelmed. Well, how do I paint this? The glory of painting is you don't need to start off with perfect. Literally, it's you're chiseling away at your piece and slowly refining it to become more detailed. You're gonna start off with blocks. It's not gonna look right. But I think the feeling of doing things so fast and trying to get things done so fast in our society, you want to start and make it look good right away. That's not how art works. You have to start off with a bunch of blobs and colors that probably don't look like they match, and give it a couple more minutes and it's gonna start looking better already. You have to get over that block, that hurdle, mental hurdle, and just don't give up. Because honestly, I started this piece, I was it's looking kind of rough, what do I do now? But I just kept going, and honestly, I'm feeling much more proud of it because I'm doing grayscale first to see how the values look, and I'm looking at it in black and white. I'm what's going on here? Not even 5 minutes later, I could see the rock finally. And the tree and the pond is starting to make more sense. Doing studies really helps your observation skills. The grayscale to color pipeline, grayscale to color method it's helpful starting off. I did maybe 1 or 2 studies or drawings using that method, but I don't know. it made me realize I don't really like working from like grayscale straight to adding color, and like that is like the piece you're working on. Kind of like the idea of, I think, just like going crazy with color after figuring out the value structure and like using that black and white sketch as a reference image. That's the way to go. I was following Airi Pan's Schoolisms course, and she shows a really helpful like method. Like, the name of the course is called Foolproof Concept Art, so it makes sense. The user Kenisu, I don't know if that's how you're supposed to like pronounce the username, but I like the way that they work. They use their sketches as reference, and then they start like going in with more like expressive painting strokes after they get the colors down. They do the flat colors similar to how Airi Pan does it, and then go into another like layer with a different blending mode to visualize how the lighting is going to work for the scene, but they don't build off of that. They use it as a reference on the side and then start going in on the actual piece, applying that new reference photo. So I think that feels less rigid to me. I just like going in on a painting sometimes. Anyway, art doesn't have rules, but there are methods that probably help you work faster in the professional industry. So hopefully I get there one day. So I want to share some pieces that were related to what I was talking about. And my most recent piece for Mother's Day that I did, I felt very proud. I felt like everything I was talking about in these little iPhone videos that I recorded for myself, all the practice kind of manifested in this piece I did for my mom. Maybe because I felt like more inclined to make it good because it's a gift. Maybe I just like I had a different mindset towards the piece because it was a gift versus the piece that I'm trying to do for my portfolio or for my store. But I really liked how it turned out. And maybe it's just, I think it just helped me show myself how much I've gone, how far I've gone ever since taking it seriously, like beginning of this year. You have to stop just watching too many tutorials and just do it and see what works for you, because sometimes these tutorials don't actually work for you. It might work for a lot of other people, but you could be, maybe you can just take it and do your own little spin on it. Anyway, thank you for coming to my first YouTube video. I really appreciate it if you actually watched it all the way through and found this helpful. If you have any other like questions and you're going through the same thing that I'm going through, trying to make it as an artist during this age, comment below, message me. I don't know, I just like talking about art, so that's why I'm making this YouTube channel, to be honest, so I could just yap about all my thoughts about art. And hopefully find a community on here, because the artist community, like, I just love us, and now I really want to participate in it. So I hope to meet y'all in my next video. I have many ideas, many WIPs. Anyway, bye. Nah, I need to go to bed.